Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Kodai Senga. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes them out. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Ready to go now? Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And that's in for a strike. And we're underway.
One and one.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Lifted in the air, right field. Soto makes the catch, and there's one gone. Willie Adames stands in. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. And we're back. On the hill here today, Kai-Wei Teng. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Now here is Brandon Nimmo. That's in for a strike.
Ball one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Mets lineup now. It's something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
Here's Juan Soto. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Strike one. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mets go down quickly. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
And
San
here
Francisco,
is
third baseman
Matt Chapman. Senga back to work. Fought off foul. Senga, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in Japan. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dominic Smith now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Fastball almost got him there. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number. Back here in Queens, bottom of the second. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Ball one, no strikes. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Two strike.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting fifth.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Hitter, Jeff McNeil.
And the slider just misses. On the ground, Schmidt tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Ronnie Mauricio now. That one missed.
That's the ball.
2 out, space is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Right side, Schmidt to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. We'll move to the third. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the
Top half of the third inning. And now, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one ripped. Mullins on his horse. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Andrew Kisner.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
And here is Grant McCray. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Line drive. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. So the lineup flips over. Here's Elliot Ramos. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And this one squirts away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Liner, base hit. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Willie Adames. In there for strike one. Foul ball there.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, and now Cedric Mullins.
Center fielder Cedric Mullins.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right side. McCray on the move. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Brett Beatty. And the slider just misses. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. So the batting order turns over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fly to left his first time. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Here's Francisco Lindor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Tap foul at the plate. Beatty, the lead runner, out at second. Nimmo on at first with 2 down. Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And we're back. And now Matt Chapman. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man at first. And now Casey Schmidt. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in Queens, Juan Soto now.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Going, gone. Juan Soto the opposite way. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
He just struck this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1.
Pitching for San Francisco.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, number 88.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, designated
Jeff
hitter,
McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one the other way. Oh, the throw is wild. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Mauricio swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And that misses. 1-1. McNeil over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and As a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
The 1-0. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Andrew Knizner. Senga back to work. Left field, way back there. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Yeah, the batter now, Grant McCray. Swings through that high fastball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. And it's caught for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Breaking ball inside. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right side. Soto makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test it, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Comebacker to the mound. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Beatty in the box now. No balls. A strike.
Hey! 0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. And a first pitch fastball is in. For a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Just missed. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. No runs. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Clay Holmes.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Dom Smith stands in. 1 for 2.
Dominic Smith.
In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
High fly ball down the left field line. Nimmo running hard to get it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Hot shot to 3rd. They get the force, and the inning is over. No runs. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. Man at second. And that is downstairs. Now 2-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So now the DH spot, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, base hit. Coming around third is Soto. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brooks Raley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one hooked foul. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Andrew Kisner now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the right fielder, Grant McCray. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Giants down in order, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for San
We're
Francisco.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
76.
Spencer Bivens.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. First pitch misses. And that one missing low. Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-2 the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off, he'll see another. And it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Up
A big
the
first
Mets.
out here in the
Center
seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to
Mullins.
change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Cedric Mullins up now for the Mets. Fouled off. He was late. Fly ball to right. McRae coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air. Smith nabs it, and that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome
New York
back, and a
Mets.
new arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth.
59.
Sean Manaea.
And he's been really
Sean
shutting down
Manaea.
hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So digging in, Elliot Ramos. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And here is Devers. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
0-1's the
Yeah,
count.
there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Shortstop,
That one got him
Willie
pretty good,
Adames.
but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Adames now at the plate as he swings through
0-1.
strike one. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's not
0-1,
wasting any
2 strikes.
pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball up the middle. Jump throw. Nicely
He's
done
out.
for the out. Giants are down 1-2-3, and the score stays 3-1. And we're back at the plate. Brett Beatty. Bivens back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Off the plate, ball 1.
And that one
Damn.
cutting but missing down low. Fouls one off. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Tying run at the plate. And that's downstairs. Ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Got him. 1 out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And this is inside. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Schmidt over to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Rogers.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
And here is Matt Chapman, 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And a foul ball. Chapman gets a piece there. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. That to right. Soto going after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. In the air, right field. Soto sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Casey
And up next for the
Schmidt.
Giants, Casey Schmidt, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 3 and the Mets 1.
Leading off.
And now
for
it's
the
Juan
Mets,
Soto. He
right
went deep
fielder,
back in the 4th. A pretty
Juan
important swing of the bat in this
Soto.
ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stage.
Here comes the manager out of the...
Pitching for San Francisco, number 74. Ryan
Alonso
Walker
stands in now and watches strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. McRae makes the grab, 2 down. So last chance for the Mets. Next is the designated hitter, Jeff McNeil. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.